The Daily Stoic on the topic of clarity, January 12th. The one path to serenity. Keep this thought at the ready at daybreak, and through the day and night. There is only one path to happiness, and that is giving up all outside of your sphere of choice, regarding nothing else as your possession, surrendering all else to God and fortune. Epictetus, Discourses 4.4.39. This morning, remind yourself of what is in your control and what's not in your control. Remind yourself to focus on the former and not the latter. Before lunch, remind yourself that the only thing you truly possess is your ability to make choices, and to use reason and judgment when doing so. This is the only thing that can never be taken from you completely. In the afternoon, remind yourself that aside from the choices you make, your fate is not entirely up to you. The world is spinning and we spin along with it, whichever direction, good or bad. In the evening, remind yourself again how much is outside your control and where your choices begin and end. As you lie in bed, remember that sleep is a form of surrender, and trust how easily it comes, and prepare to start the whole cycle over again tomorrow. I'm sure you're beginning to notice a pattern here. This idea comes up a lot throughout this book, and if nothing else, it is the most important lesson to learn. The ability to discern what you control and what you don't control. For what you can control, you can change, and it is up to you and only you to make that change. If you cannot control it, then there's nothing you can do. Stop worrying about it. In both scenarios, overthinking it is the cause of your problems. If you can control it, stop thinking about it and do it. If you can't control it, stop thinking about it, you can't do anything about it. And in large part, this idea is what brought me to this book. The ability to stop thinking about the things I can't control, and instead act on the things that I do control. From when you wake up to when you go to bed, always remind yourself of these things. And do it every day. Eventually, it'll become a habit that you don't even think about. And at that point, that is when you become a Stoic. Somebody who can weather the storm, no matter what comes your way. I'd like to thank you for listening to today's reading. I'll see you tomorrow.